step into a world where sophistication meets serenity, the Dior-Inspired home. This design philosophy draws from the elegance of haute couture, where every detail exudes refinement and timeless charm. Inspired by the iconic fashion house, this aesthetic merges classic Parisian grace with modern minimalism to create spaces that feel effortlessly luxurious. At its core, Dior's vision celebrates beauty, balance, and understated glamour. Translating this into home decor means embracing textures, tones, and craftsmanship that speaks softly yet powerfully. It's not about excess, but about curating an atmosphere that feels both sophisticated and emotionally grounded, a true reflection of modern elegance. The color story of a Dior-inspired interior begins with subtlety. Soft shades of beige, ivory, dove gray, and blush pink create a serene foundation. These tones mirror the refined palettes often seen on Dior runways, offering a canvas that feels both warm and contemporary. The result is a space that radiates calm confidence. Imagine the refined geometry of Parisian architecture paired with the simplicity of modern design. Dior-inspired decor finds beauty in this balance. Think sleek furniture with curved silhouettes, elegant moldings, and minimalist layouts. The goal is to combine classical romance with the clean lines of contemporary living. luxury doesn't shout, it whispers. In Dior-inspired homes, every element feels intentional. Velvet cushions, silk drapes, and marble tabletops create tactile richness without overwhelming the senses. These textures add depth and sophistication while keeping the overall ambience serene and inviting. Lighting is the jewelry of the home, and Dior's influence can be felt here too. Choose lighting that blends glamour with restraint: crystal chandeliers, brushed gold sconces, or minimalist pendant lights. The interplay of soft illumination and reflective surfaces enhances the room's sense of refined elegance. Dior's iconic new look celebrated femininity through shape and silhouette. In home decor, this translates to curved sofas, rounded armchairs, and organically shaped tables. These forms bring softness and movement to minimalist spaces, balancing structure with a sense of grace and comfort. Material selection defines the character of a Dior-inspired home. Pair natural stone with brushed metals, or linen with velvet. Matte and glossy finishes can coexist harmoniously, creating layers of visual interest. This thoughtful contrast mirrors Dior's mastery of combining elegance with innovation. Less is more, but every piece matters. Opt for curated art that complements your palette and mood. Black and white photography, abstract art, or delicate line drawings evoke the refined restraint of Dior fashion. Each accent should feel like an intentional part of a larger story. No Dior-inspired space is complete without the house's signature gray, a color that defines timeless sophistication. Use it on walls, upholstery, or cabinetry to bring depth and refinement. This versatile hue anchors the design, allowing lighter tones and metallic details to shine with quiet brilliance. Mirrors amplify light and expand visual space, both essential in achieving Dior's polished aesthetic. Choose beveled edges, vintage gold frames, or modern frameless designs to suit your theme. These reflective surfaces not only enhance brightness but also add a touch of couture-inspired glamour. Incorporate fashion sensibilities into your decor, pleated curtains reminiscent of Dior gowns, or stitched leather elements echoing haute couture craftsmanship. Even drawer handles and trims can draw inspiration from the elegant detailing found in Dior accessories, blurring the line between fashion and interior art. While Dior is often associated with femininity, its interiors thrive on balance. Combine soft blush tones and delicate fabrics with structured lines and darker hues. This duality creates harmony, ensuring the space feels dynamic, inclusive, and authentically modern. Christian Dior's love for gardens continues to influence his legacy. Bring that inspiration indoors through floral motifs, fresh blooms, or botanical prints. A vase of white peonies or eucalyptus branches can instantly add vitality and poetic softness to a minimalist setting. Every Dior-inspired home deserves a quiet corner, a personal sanctuary. This might be a reading nook with a velvet armchair and soft lighting, or a minimalist vanity space adorned with perfumes and candles. These intimate vignettes embody the art of elegant self-expression. Fragrance completes the Dior experience. Incorporate scented candles or diffusers with notes of amber, rose, or sandalwood to elevate the sensory dimension of your home. The right scent transforms your decor into an immersive lifestyle, one that feels both personal and poetic. Clutter disrupts luxury. Integrate concealed storage solutions that maintain clean lines while keeping essentials organized. Think custom cabinetry with refined finishes, or built-in wardrobes that echo the precision tailoring of Dior fashion, functional yet undeniably stylish. Every Dior-inspired space benefits from one or two statement items, perhaps a designer chair, an abstract sculpture, or an heirloom vase. These objects serve as focal points, grounding the room in individuality while reinforcing the theme of timeless sophistication. Harmony across spaces is essential for modern living. Maintain a consistent palette and design language from one room to another, but introduce subtle variations, perhaps through texture or art. This curated continuity makes your home feel cohesive, much like a couture collection on a runway. To embrace Dior-inspired decor is to live beautifully, intentionally, and gracefully. It's about curating spaces that reflect quiet confidence and timeless taste. Every texture, tone, and detail contributes to a narrative of refined modernity, where home becomes not just a place to live, but a work of art to be experienced daily.